NPLRD Network y AIB Electromuebles presentan lo mejor del juego de ayer.
Today. Ground ball to shortstop, Maton, the second for one, over to first.
Side, it's ball 4 to Gurriel.
Down on strikes, he thought he may have ticked it.
Swing and a miss, wow. Chopper that could be trouble, but here comes Mauricio Dubon off balance, and that'll do it for the Phillies.
It's belted to left field, that's going to one-hop the wall. Dubon's racing, Schwarber to it quick.
By Mancini, and that will do it for the Phillies in the fourth.
2-2. Strikeout of Jake Myers. 1-2-3. Go the Astros. We have played 4. It's only the second hit for the Phillies.
Then he picks up a strikeout number 10 for Framber Valdez. Just like Verlander yesterday, Framber Valdez 5 number. Going the other way, coming off the bench with a 2-for-2 day. A double followed. Stanek only allowed 7 earned runs. He sets a franchise.
And a line drive, base hit into right center field. What a reaction for the Phillies dugout as Nick gets a base hit of his brother.
Phil wasn't very happy about it.
Smile.
And taking the ball for the final game of the 2022 campaign is Ken Waldachuk, and it'll be the 7th time he's taken the ball in his starting assignments here.
Hits this one high in the air to left center.
Lifted into center field. Trout's got a pretty long run, but he is there. And
6. Couple of strikeouts.
swing and a miss. He got him. Throws out Murphy. 2 outs. What a run. Another ground ball.
With 2 out, that'll bring up Rengifo as slide to left and bounced it short.
I think he went. Yes, he did.
Shohei Ohtani's going to continue on to be a two-way superstar in this game for many, many years. What a season for the two-way superstar.
So here's Trout leading off against Waldachuk in the 6th. It's 1-0 A's.
And he went right at him with a high fastball. He struck him out. Waldachuk strikes out Trout and Ohtani. How about that? Duffy hits a high pop foul. Garcia on the run, and instead it's going to be Keiko, who came out of nowhere. He made the catch.
And Fletch is going to rope one into left for a base hit.
Could be 2, and it will be 2. 6-3 on the double play. Nicely done by the Athletics. And we have reached
the catcher, number 21, Steven.
Oh, drives one.
And the Toronto Blue Jays final
goes to second for 1, back to first, safe. A run is in. Boy, Mateo, what a play he made.
And Danny smelling base hit or RBI, legs it out. But Mateo, he moves very well as a shortstop.
Runners at the Jays. Kyle Stowers, the right fielder. Right back up the middle, but shut is there. He'll step on the bag and go to first for the double play. Nice job by Bob.
Walter Watkins spins a 1-2-3.
Except the Orioles will leave a pair.
Who's hoping to get one more major league contract.
The Orioles will leave a runner at first base.
That's the exciting thing. I played in a lot of good Orioles uniforms. Well, you know, it's been a couple days since he pitched, so maybe when you're a sinker. Right center there is standing. It's a 2-hit finale for Heat.
Perez got to it very quickly. But the edge of the grass. Otto Lopez picked up his first Major League RBI back in Game 1.
can't make the catch. Into scores Biggio, racing towards the plate. Here.
Sounds like he may have broken his back. And he'll reach first base.
That's it from Hernandez. That'll be caught by Vavin of being the second team in franchise history to lose 100 games.
Velo is something he never has to worry about because he dials the ball up there anywhere from 97 to 100 miles an hour. He's got natural cut. We've talked about that. Despite
slider, changeup, and cutter.
Well, the Reds have loaded the base. Challenge now for Ashcraft. He had 2 out.
That's up and squeezed early. Pereira breaks for home. He scores. Up to second goes Romine.
Wait just a little bit. Very alert. Good base running.
You know, Barrero saw that ball get away from Higgins before Higgins knew that ball got away from him. He felt that ball go in his glove.
Chop left side. Nice pick by Farmer. Fluid throw to first in time.
So here's Fairchild now, hit by a pitch, his first time.
Another run-scoring knock. A swoop here.
Next pitch from Owsley popped up. In behind second base. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning.
I would think, Ron, with anything close and the bases loaded, to try to put some ball in play, but if it's not in a good...
In the sixth, he's going to get another crack at least, maybe two. So he follows up his opposite field home run with it.
McKinstry, a booming blast, by far the longest ball we've ever seen Zach McKinstry hit. Way up over the bullpen, down the line and right. Only question, would it stay fair?
Higgins into second. And it's 12-2.
Everybody getting in on the act here this afternoon for the Cubs on the final day of the 2022 season. I have to remind you, there can only be one star Baker every week.
Out in Arizona, and he's just trying to finish on a very strong note, Rock.
Yeah, that was in Pavin.
Little bobble out there by Keston Hira. You said hit it to left, and there's an extra 90 feet for Pavin Smith. The first batter of the game to put the first pitch in play. As Pavin Smith at second base now with 2 outs for Christian Walker. Walker drills it into center field. They will send Pavin Smith home. The throw from Mitchell is cut off. And it's 1-0 Diamondbacks. RBI number 90.
Walker trying to score from first base. Great relay from Garrett Mitchell to Willie Adames. 92 miles an hour on the throw from Willie.
So about that first throw from Garrett Mitchell. That's not a good throw. He doesn't hit Willie right in the chest.
And at third innings this season, the pitch.
And Arias goes down swinging. And Merrill Kelly mowing him down. That's 5 strikeouts.
One out here is.
That's going to get a run home. Caratini goes over to third base. Tyrone Taylor ties the game.
Mitchell and the speed on display once again, taking extra bases away from Carson Kelly.
Here. Swinging a fly ball deep right center. Did he get enough? Varsho back, and it is done! Rowdy Tellez, number 35.
Kershaw, one more time in 2022 during the regular season.
What a year he has had, and boy, he has adapted very well to all the seasons he has under his belt and what stuff he brings to the mound now.
It'll be Austin Gomber. It's been a while since he worked as a starter.
Tolia and Tovar for the Rockies.
Check swing, went around. On 3 pitches, same way that he started the first inning.
So he has just gone over the 2,800 strikeout mark.
Michael Tolia coming up.
There's one that gets him.
Not only today, tomorrow, but in 10 years from now.
Muncy aboard with a 4.
He's wearing custom cleats that have
the first out.
Now with 2 out, Bellinger stepping in.
Bellinger floats a Grichuk. Won't get it. 2-out base hit, Cody Bellinger.
2 on, 2 out. Joey Gallo coming up.
Pitch to Gallo. Strike 3 called. It dropped in there beautifully. Ties him with Cy Young and finishes off for 1, 2, 3 thirds.
2 out, no.
Tied with Cy Young. 2,800.
And you're going to add to that total, especially if you come back next year.
Now the 0-2. Montero strikes out swinging. Dropped by Smith. That's a run it down. Throw to first to Tovar, robbed of a double by Justin Turner on the backhanded stab near the line.
Well, since the Tovar home run, that's 9 straight retired by Kershaw. Shook a couple times to get to this. Another curve and a fitting way to finish off. Fly ball to center field. Hampson to the track with enough room.
That just might have ended Freeman's hopes for
outings in the year. So he has really been a workhorse, and this will be the 11th opener that he has had where he has started, really had a solid season.
Now he takes strike 3 call.
Little dribbler off the track on the wall. Machado into second base with a 2-out double.
His 37th double of the season.
To left field, relatively shallow is Profar. There's a ground ball right side. Drury will fire to first for the out. And out of the jam is Stammen.
So Davis coaches the walk. The Giants have 2 on with 2 out for Mike Yastrzemski. He line drive to center field, base hit for Yaz. Wade Yastrzemski makes it 1-1. So Crawford has himself a leadoff single. David VR stands in, and he swings it. It's a high drive, deep left field. Profar's going to walk.
Andrew Vasquez, the new pitcher.
Oh, that one is a strike. 2 down.
Well, that wasn't close. That was well over the middle of the plate, not at the knees, well above the knees.
Down in the 7th inning.
5-1 Giant. Game 162.
Here goes to bunt, bunts it. He bunted it right back to the pitcher and didn't run. The Giants don't have a challenge. They're just asking Wegner to ask the other umpires.
Turned out it was a foul ball. So
Like exit stage left off the scoreboard for a solo shot. Austin Slater.
The chance for the Fire faithful to give him a hand away.
There's a high drive deep down the left field line, back into the corner. Profar at the wall. He jumps, it hits his glove and hops over the wall. Home run.
Start today's game. Strike 3 called, and he paint with a perfect pitch. Wow. 2 down.
Here is Pasquantino. He has really had a strong rookie season. Swung on and belted high and deep, and the Royals take the early 1-0 lead. Well, you figured Vinny wanted to get to double digits with home run. That was a screaming.
And they'll see Jonathan Heasley today for the 3rd time this year.
There goes the runner. Rosario's off, and it gets through. Ahmed will go to 3rd, and Jose Ramirez, a wide turn, will hold with a 1-out single. And the Guardians have runners at the corners. The next pitch, 4-1 Cleveland. They are just putting on a clinic here in inning number 1. This has been Guardians baseball all season long.
5 hits already in the first, and they're all
By a score of 5-1. Kansas City is just locked up on the Savali curve. 5-1. Now the pitch swung on, grounded to short, backhanded by Rosario. It's on the run, and he got him by a half a step. Really good play by Ahmed Rosario. And Aaron Savali, outside of that home run in the first, has just about been perfect. Running over to 3rd. 1 down. Here's Miles Straw, lined out to right his first time up. Rio is popped in the air.
Or is this maybe the
pitch? Swung on and missed. It's a hat trick for Drew. Throws to 1st. Rosario is out number 2. Straw's now 3rd. Here's Jose Ramirez. The throw. It is short hop.
He's 4-11 on the year, so he wants to leave and go home on a good note. In a situation like that, I would take myself back to my high school days when I was really good. And so you look and say, what? I'm not going to look back. I'm looking ahead 10 years. What are you talking about? Home run, 75th RBI. Tell the press.
And here is Ty France.
France swings and misses and strikes out.
It's infield back on the left side with 2 outs. Get hit off of Marco Gonzalez. Candelario
Wilson will score. Toro's barehand play goes wide. France couldn't get it. Haas will score. Candelario to 2nd. The Tigers have tied it up.
and goes Brennan Davis with his first major league stolen base.
Let's see what happens to Casali here. It's a curveball.
Designated hitter Javier Baez. Do not throw this man a strike.
Broke his bat, and That's he found a hole. We go. Riley Green delivers. Tigers have tied it back up. Riley Green with an RBI single, his 2nd hit of the day, and it's now 4-4.
3-2 from Soto. He's able to check that swing and a pitch inside. Now JP, 2-2 pitch. Chopper. Oh, there you go. That's a break you were looking for right there. Off the glove of the catcher, Kiss out.
The numbers on Eliezer Hernandez. The problem he had.
And Charles LeBlanc waiting for it to come down. Makes the catch 2.
A line drive into left, going to fall for a hit. Now with J.J. Bleday coming up. J.J. lines one into right field. That's a hit. Grosjean scores. Burdick held.
Robbie Grossman will come home and score. Guillermo Heredia. He gets to do a little sword slashing on the base pass.
Oh, that's great. That's the energy that he brings. Great swing.
Got the jump. Cuts the Marlins lead to 3-2.
Matt Olson start the 4th for the Braves. Eliezer Hernandez pitching with a 3-2 lead. Olson, rookie sign. A terrific play by
the wall. Glenn leaps and just at the top of the wall.
That might have been a home run. Really
3rd, he will score without a throw, and Eddie Rosario singles with 2 outs.
And if Cruz and the Marlins will take the lead. Chopped to the right side and through.
Well, the Marlins picked up a run on the Wild Tez over to 2nd. That put him in scoring position for his ball.
1st and 2nd, 1 out for Ozuna. Marcel.
How many pitches did he foul off? What do the Braves do, Peter? They hit homers.
They show his body. He had to keep his hands so close to his body to get that barrel.
Hesitation of Pedrique
wheeling vertical round, so that was a huge job right there for Birdie.
JJ, who had been 0 for 19
innings, he hadn't allowed a run. He was pitching his best baseball.
Line toward left center, it hangs up. Canna's there, makes a one-handed catch.
And so Vogelback getting on a cutter from Marquette, a sacrifice fly in each game of the doubleheader yesterday.
That's rockets one toward the gap in right center field. In to score is Vientos. Naquin right behind him, chugging around third. Alvarez, he heads for the plate. And
Pretty a swing that you're going to see. And it splits the outfield defense, and Alvarez showing some nice speed.
With a monstrous 3-run, they lead at 9-0.
Working on the run differential tonight.
3-run home.
Leagues this year, like the Mets in gold. Alex Call gets the Nationals on the board here in the top of the 5th inning. For Call, it's his 5th home run this year. RBIs 12 and 13. And it's now the Mets.
Double play that Luke Boyd hits it to end the inning. He hit it on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball.
Remains at first. Josh Palacios will be the batter.
And by the glove of Lindor. Out into left center.
They're having a talk with Williams now, with Alvarez out there as well. 2 in scoring position for the Nationals. Ready, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Pineda down on strike. 6 strikeouts for Trevor Woods. He strands a couple. He gave up 2 hits.
Mike Bauman's going to pitch, and he's actually, had a couple of starts as of recent history, and he's pitched well.
They'll have the second baseman
day of the season.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Hayes over into the corner in front of the warning track. He will make the catch and end the inning. So Mike Bauman sees the minimum in the first.
Trevor Richard makes this, delivers a 2-out single.
There's the pitch of Jackie Bradley Jr. Outside from
Called strike 3, that fastball inside, and that's how Simber handles left-handers. He can throw that crossfire fastball inside. This
pitch.
Pop. Can't imagine anybody has played better defensively.
Tapia chases a slider down and in. He's a strikeout.
The breaking ball bounced twice out to the second baseman. Speared by Merrifield. Plays it over to Vladdy. And it's a 1-2-3 first inning of work this afternoon for Mitch White. Guerrero
get a second base hit. He is 2 for 3.
The 0-2, strike 3 called. Outside corner with a curveball. So Bauman within 4 strikeouts now.
The 2-2. Line softly.
Shot to the opposite field. He put a charge in that one.
Boy, did he ever. And look at the smile on his face to enjoy that.
For the chance with Hayes coming to play.
Come fourth, it's a 2-run double for Austin Hayes.
Hits him on the foot. He'll go to first base.
And the Jays leave him loaded. One away for Mateo. Right center field. That ball sliced off the bat of Mateo. And Jorge is going to get to second, and the ball is fumbled by Zimmer. The most exciting play in baseball. Mateo going first. Third. He took advantage of the Zimmer fumble.
Other than that, been good.
And Nootbaar hits it out to center so much, and they try to give him a little rest here down the stretch, but then a couple of at-bats, and it cost them in the 7th inning last night, and it cost them here in the first.
And a double play. You see Oviedo. See him in the spring this year. There's another hit for Andujar.
But it just didn't go very far.
Make a mistake and leave one out over the plate, then that's a problem. Here's a breaking ball swung on and missed. That was not a good at bat for the rookie designated hitter O'Neal Cruz.
Diego Castillo.
Runner at first, the pitch.
Time, and Tommy scores standing up. Arenado drives in his 103rd. And the Cardinals add to their lead. It's 3-0. There's Juan Yepez.
To get that on the second base side of the second, was able to throw out Kevin Newman. That was a terrific play.
Rodolfo, he walked his first time up, so that puts the Speedy Bay at second.
Next delivery is hit past the diving Tommy Edman, and scoring from second base is Ji-Hwan Bae.
Play back in the first and the inning. Chop left side. Arenado battling the sun, it looked like.
It feels so good. 2 outs. Ripped to left, cleans up everything. The Pirates have taken a 5-3 lead.
Jason DeLay, a sacrifice, advancing 2 runners that came across in the 4-run 4th inning.
Field in, and DeLay at the plate.
It's always what a good team wants to finish with, at least.
And here is Glenn Otto, the young righty for the Rangers, going to make his 27th start on the year.
This ball hammered out to right field, and in third, and 1 man out for the Yanks. 2 to
As Trevino moves to second, and
Otto had the strikeout. Oh, here we go. Yep, it is a strikeout. Well, they got it right. That's all that matters.
And the 2-2 is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Breaking ball, 1 away. Strikeout for Herman. Pitches.
This ball hit down into the left field corner, and it is gone. Charlie Culberson with a home run into that left field corner, his second of the year, and he's tied this game at 1.
You're talking about a guy that stepped up off the bench after not playing for a while. Charlie has been a valued guy on this team because of his contribution on the field.
Field. Culberson turns and looks. See it.
Don't see him in the designated hitter role very often, but he's had a couple great at bats. And
415 homers, 47 runs batted in.
Hey, how about Jonah?
Being shallow against Bubba.
All right, here's Marcus Semien now. Semien struck out his first hit.
0-2. And there's a call, strike 3. Down good air to short left center field. Coming on is Charlie Culberson to put it away. Back to left, it's a base hit. Rounding.
It's the end of the season for the Red Sox and the end of an era, too. Our man Dennis Eckersley puts a period on 50 years of proof today. Red Sox in essence saying goodbye to the Ek. Nick Pivetta, his final time of this season, 10-12, ERA of 4.56.
Manuel Margot.
0-2, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. Pivetta has the first too many faces here.
And it's lined into right center. There's a base hit. Hugo to his right to make the
Into right field. Graffy stops at second.
ground out at second. Throw to first is not in time over there.
Well, here's J.D. So in his 5th start now, or 5th stint that is this season, with the Rays, goes down with a bat on his shoulder. 1 down for
middle. Bogarts goes for the tag. Got him on the first, close and safe. Ooh. Bang, bang there at the bag.
0-2. He swung on.
As the pitch, he doesn't go, and it's hit high in the air toward left. Now seats a 2-run homer from Ji-Man Choi, and the Rays on the board, trailing 3-2.
Rondo, the 1-2 pitch cut on and missed. Down swinging. Going anywhere. And 2 away.
2-1 to Isaac Paredes.
Applauding Dennis Eckersley.
For Xander Bogaerts, his second today, and we'll see whether Alex does it here.
There's a double play ball hit right at the shortstop. Bogarts to second for 1. Arroyo turns it with ease. 3.
Swing and a miss, and Walls down on strikes. Fast inning for Strahm.
J.D. Martinez.
Game.
Here we go.
And getting hugs from his teammates and getting a standing ovation. A wonderful gesture there, too, by his manager, and those two could be.
And did he catch it over the wall? Did he pull it back? We haven't seen it. Nope, he didn't get it. They're calling it a home run. So Vidal Brujan with a home run.
The crowd, and that's it for J.D.
Gary Sanchez, and he's trying to end in 0 for 16.
Blast to left field and deep. Back it goes, deep it goes, and that's gone. Celestino flies out to deep right. Cave now with third, 2 down.
Immediately by home run number 2, and the Twins jump out 6-0. First 8 hits were all singles. And now back-to-back home runs.
Varland maybe getting his first win. The offense certainly doing their part. But keep an eye on Gary Sanchez now. He's halfway to the cycle.
And Celestino steps in.
With a 2-run single, and the Twins have followed a 6-run first inning with at least 3 more here in the second. And Rise will come up his 3rd plate appearance, having walked twice and scored twice. High fly, right center field, headed towards the gap. Sheets his things. Good for Louis Arise. And here comes Louis Arise out of the game. Congratulations, Louis. Led the league in hitting for most of the second half. And he comes off the field as the eventual American League batting champion.
Absolutely earned it.
Bummer and now Diekman have worked out of the bullpen. Palacios hits a hard grounder. Diving stop. Gonzalez at short. Throw to first. And
the accuracy was impressive as this goes bouncing into center field. A tumbler of a single here in the 7th.
He made a bad ball. On target again. 7th. 2 men left in scoring position.
Top of the 9th inning of the season finale pitch.
NPLRD Network, la plataforma de proyección y manejo de los nuevos prospectos y futuras estrellas del béisbol. Suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube NPLRDNetWORKOF. Síguenos en todas las redes sociales. NPLRDNetwokok.